MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Indians. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Count
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Matthew Boyd is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Line drive to center field. Maben is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting center, the second baseman.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Now 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Weekly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. No balls and 1 strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and now it'll kick around in the corner. Hernandez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A run for the... Digging in, tre9MB, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bieber is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Next for the Tigers, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trailed it. So coming to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's just 1 for 6. A ball and a strike. Boyd is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow, First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
High pop-up. And Santana able to stay with it here for Out number 2.
Number 22. Victor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is standing in Roberto Perez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Hit to short. He's right there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indian all set for the start of the 4th. Striding into the box, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers do strike for 1 on the solo home run by me. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chopper to short. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Looking at his career totals, Romine is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Settling in now, Nico Goodrum. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And he'll step on the back. Bag himself in the
Leading off for the Indians.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Mercado.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Standing in, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. In now, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now that.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter number 8.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is there. 2 down. So striding in, Austin Romine, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Santana calls for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Ivan Nova is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 43.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nova, the former Chicago White Sox. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Scope waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready once again. Kristen Stewart. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Neppy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Tyler Naquin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Popped straight up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Roberto Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in. Tyler Naquin will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Victor Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bieber will do this himself, and that's the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out. 2 away.
The first baseman.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Grounded back up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Into the box, Jonathan Scope. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Cleveland Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shane Bieber gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Matthew Boyd racked up